Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're doing great. I hope today is going well. If you still have day, and if your day has already passed, I hope you had a good day. So today we are talking about something very important to our health, and that is high blood pressure. Yes, because this high blood pressure, which is also known as hypertensive or hypertension, sorry, which is also known as hypertension, a lot of people have it, but they do not know that they have it. So that is the topic we are treating today. Natural ways to reduce blood pressure. Natural ways we can help ourselves to bring down the blood pressure as much as we can. So that is what we are treating today. Like I said, many people do not even know they have this. Unless you have an issue or you go to hospital to run a test, or they just go you go to hospital and they try to measure you. Sometimes people get to know that they are hypertensive just by going to hospital for a doctor to measure or nurse measure and all those things. So a lot of people have it, even as we are talking now. Some people have it, but they do not know. The good news is that there are simple, natural ways to help lower your blood pressure and keep your heart healthy. And if this blood pressure is not treated or is not taken care of, it can lead to heart attack or even stroke. So that is why you are advised all the time to make sure you take care of your blood pressure. You know, if you know you have it, manage it. No, do all the things you can to manage it. And if you don't know you have it, please go check yourself in the hospital, because high blood pressure these days do not come when somebody has gotten to a certain age. It even comes to small children. So it is no more that kind of sickness that comes with age. It's coming even to the younger ones. So that is why I have come today to for us to discuss about natural ways we can help ourselves to reduce high blood pressure. We have here about 5 natural ways we can help ourselves. I know there are many other ways. I don't want this video to be a long one. So we are going to be mentioning 5 methods that we can use starting today. But before we begin, if you're new to this channel, I welcome you. And please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, especially if you have been watching us and not clicking the subscribe button. Subscribe, turn on your post notification so that you'll be notified whenever we upload this video or when we come live, and you will be notified for you to join us. So, and if you're watching us, please let us know where you're watching us from. Give this video a huge thumbs up. That will help to notify other people so that they can get to come and join us while we are on this live streaming. So please, if you join, help me to click on the like button and the share button. Thank you so much for doing that. So let's get started. Number one thing we have to do naturally to help bring our blood pressure down is to eat more food rich in potassium. Is to eat more food that are rich in potassium, because potassium helps to bring down the blood pressure. That is the first natural way to reduce blood pressure. To eat potassium rich foods. Why do we need to eat potassium rich food? Because potassium helps your body balance out the effect of sodium. If you're hypertensive, you will be advised not to be taking a lot of sodium. Even they would ask you to take to the minimum. You are asked to take to the minimum of sodium, because high blood pressure and sodium does not go hand in hand. Too much of sodium can raise your blood pressure, but potassium helps to remove those extra sodium that you have eaten through your urine. So that is why you are advised to eat more of potassium-rich food to help flush out those sodium that you have taken. And in this, we have some great potassium foods that are very high, rich in this. And that is, I'm going to list Just some of them. I know there are a lot of food that are rich in potassium. Number one is bananas. If you're if you're hypertensive, if you're hypertensive and you do not have sugar issue, then potassium should be your friend. If you're hypertensive and you do not have you're not diabetic, you can include potassium. You can include bananas into your food because they are high in potassium. They will help to bring down your blood pressure, especially in the mornings. If you're hypertensive and your blood pressure always gets high in the morning, eat food that are rich in potassium that morning to bring it down on a natural level. And the next food that you can also be eating as often as possible is avocados. Avocado is a very healthy food. It's rich in a lot of nutrients, and potassium is one of them. It is very high in potassium, which helps to bring down your blood pressure. So potassium rich food, I have mentioned banana, avocado, and then spinach. Spinach is also high in potassium. So you have to also include you have to also include spinach to your food. It's either you steam it or you blend it in your smoothies, or you use it to cook your food. If you're cooking soup, you can put it in your soups. You can even juice it. There are many ways you can add that to your food so that you can be getting those nutrients that all these food have. And the next thing you can also include to your food is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, that potato is very, very healthy for you. For me, I prefer sweet potato than the Irish potatoes. Apart from the sweetness of it, the nutrient that it is packed with is something that I don't want to miss. So sweet potatoes are very good for you if you're hypertensive because it's high in potassium. That will help to bring down your blood pressure. And the next one is yogurt. Yogurt I'm talking about is not sugary yogurt. Plain yogurt. If you can lay your hands on Greek yogurt, because Greek yogurt is high in potassium and also high in probiotics. So yogurt is a healthy food for you if you're hypertensive because it is rich in potassium. Another food you have to be adding to your food or adding to your diet or adding to your recipe is beans. Beans are good for you. Apart from being high in potassium, it's also high in fiber. It helps you to use the restroom as quick as possible. So beans is one of those food that you need to add to your diet. Get them and put them in your house if you really want to naturally bring down your blood pressure. These are the a few of the foods I can mention. There are a lot of them. If you want me to make a video, or if you want me to, maybe I will post it in the community tab and list all the food that are high in potassium. If you want that, comment so that I will know that you want that, then I can share it in the community tab and list all the food that are high in potassium that will help to bring down your blood pressure. Try adding at least one of these foods to your meals every day. If you can add all this food that I mentioned, one of it, you can add one every day to your meal, then you are on the right path of normalizing your blood pressure. It is a small change. It is something small that you can do to help your blood pressure. This can make a very big difference. It might be small, but adding it every day, bringing in food that are rich in potassium on daily basis definitely will show difference in your high blood pressure numbers. So this is the first thing that we have to do naturally to bring down the blood pressure. The next is reduce salt in your diet. Salt is not your friend. If you're hypertensive, salt is not your friend. You don't have to befriend salt. You don't, especially those ones you put on the table while you are eating, the raw salt. Those ones are the killers. You don't add those salt shakers. Please don't use them. The salt that you put in your food and cook it is even better than the one that you just add there on the table. But salt generally, it is not good for you if you're hypertensive. You call it salt, you call it sodium. Is the biggest cause of high blood pressure. It is the biggest cause of high blood pressure. So that is why you are advised to make your meals by yourself. Because if you form the habit of eating out all the time, you don't even know the quantity of salt in the food you're eating. But if you can make your food at home, exactly you will know the quantity you're adding and the quantity you need. But when they cook it outside, they cook it for everybody to eat. So definitely, if you're eating it, somebody that is not hypertensive is eating the same food and you're also eating the same food, it doesn't go well with you, because if you're hypertensive, you have to reduce your salt intake, because that is another step that you have to take. Many people eat way more salt than they realize, because it's hidden in processed foods like chips, canned soups, and all those frozen meals and snacks. That is where they hide the salt. Because when you take one potato chip and you eat it, if you're hypertensive, or if you're now watching your salt, you will be amazed the kind of salt that is in one chip of potatoes. So that is why you are advised to watch what you eat as long as you have high blood pressure. Here is how to reduce salt naturally in your diet. Cook fresh meals at home. Cook your meals at home. Taste food before adding salt. That is to say, reduce the use of salt shaker. You taste your meal before you add, and because there are some people, before they even taste the food, they have already added salt to as if the food is not tasting good. They have not ever even tested it and they're adding the salt. So you have to always taste your food before you add salt, even while you are cooking. Reduce your salt to the minimum. And also, you have to use herbs and spice like garlic, pepper, turmeric, oregano. All those ones are naturally, they have that sodium naturally, which is at the minimum, which is good for you. Especially garlic is very good for you. If you add garlic to your food, most of the time you don't need to add too much salt to the food, because it has its own natural flavor and it is going to add to the food that you're making. Check labels and choose low sodium options. Whenever you're buying, especially all those canned food, check your labels, because that's another way they hide the salt and you will not know. Even reducing 1 tablespoon of salt a day, even if you reduce half teaspoon of salt in a day in your food, that can help lower blood pressure over time. The more you do it, the more your blood pressure is getting normal. The more you do it, the more your blood pressure is coming down to the normal numbers. But if you don't do anything and you think, I can eat whatever I eat and maybe I will take my medication, you are even killing yourself slowly, because what you do definitely will result. Medication is, I'm not saying you shouldn't take medication if your high blood pressure is on the higher level. You have to take medication to bring it down. But if your medication is at the level where you can manage it with food, then you have to try all these things. And if you're also taking medication and you want to also help yourself by incorporating all these things into your diet, it will also help your doctor. It will help you for your medication to be reduced. Because if your doctor is checking you and know that your blood pressure is becoming better, definitely it's going to reduce some of your medications. So while you're taking your medication, please do all these things. They are going to help you a lot, and your medication can be reduced by the effect of all these things that you do. So the next thing you have to do to bring down your blood pressure naturally is to move your body every day. Do not stay one place. If you're hypertensive, do not stay one place, especially if you finish eating. Exercise is one of the most powerful natural tools for lowering blood pressure because your heart needs to pump the blood. You need to move your body for your system to work better. You need to move your body for your system to do their job properly. You don't need a gym membership, no, or heavy workout for you to bring down your blood pressure with exercise. Even gentle movement helps the heart get stronger. Even taking a walk of 30 minutes gets your heart stronger. Even trying to just, even if it's just 10 minutes jumping, hopping or walk or doing any kind of exercise, even in your house, stretching your body, doing working out, just those minimum ones you can do, especially if you're getting older. You don't have to make it to be so much for you. Do the ones you can do as long as your heart is getting stronger and your heart is doing its work properly. And here are simple activities you can do. Walking for 20 to 30 minutes, which I said you can take a walk of 30 minutes. Maybe leaving your house, you go out for, and while you're walking outside is also good to walk out. If you know you cannot get that walking for 20 or 30 minutes in your house, you can take a walk around your neighborhood, and while you're doing that, you're receiving fresh air, and that is also good for you. Light jogging is okay for you. Dancing, you might be cleaning your house and you're dancing. That is an exercise. That is something you can also do. Whatever you're doing, that you're moving your body, that is an exercise. You can also do cycling. You can also do yoga. You can also do stretching. Whatever you do that makes your heart be stronger, do its job better, is the exercise. You must not have a membership, gym membership, for you to be able to keep your heart stronger or to reduce your blood pressure. Try to move. Try to move. Try to move your body at least 5 days in a week. Especially if your job is not the one that takes you to do the moving, as in moving your body, then you have to be moving your body, creating a time for it so that you can do exercise. Any of these things I have mentioned: walking, jogging, dancing, cycling, yoga, stretching, anyone that you know that you can do comfortably for at least 4 to 5 days in a week, you are doing good to your high blood pressure. Exercise helps your blood flow better, and it also helps to reduce stress and strengthens your heart muscles. It strengthens your heart muscles. So all these things, while you are doing it to reduce your blood pressure, you are also getting healthy as well. So that is the third thing that we can do naturally to bring down our blood pressure, which is exercise, moving our body from one destination to the other, from the beginning of your room to the end of the room, from staying one place and taking a walk. I have, like I do it sometimes in my house, and I have a working out channel where I also walk and exercise too. So that can help you to bring down your blood pressure. And the fourth thing that you have to also do to help to bring down your blood pressure is to manage your stress. I know that there's a lot of things that are causing us to stress out these days. Yes, we are stressing so much these days, but you have to try as much as you can to manage it. Manage it because your health is involved. Manage it because somebody that is living is somebody that is going to continue the hustling, or whatever we are doing to, to make ends meet. So while you are making your ends meet, manage the stress. Stress is a hidden cause of high blood pressure. When you are stressed, your body releases hormones that make your heart beat faster and tighter, and that also helps, that also tightens your blood vessels. If your heart is beating abnormally faster, it tightens the blood vessel, which is high blood pressure. When your blood is finding it difficult to move smoothly, that is the pressure on that blood. Is high. The name is high blood pressure. There is a pressure on the blood vessels moving as they're supposed to be. So when that happens, then you have high blood pressure. So stress is one of the high causes of high blood pressure. So you have to try as much as you can to manage it. I know we have to do what we have to do, but while we are doing what we have to do, we have to also consider our health, consider to live, consider to do things that do not put us in a situation where we won't be able to do those things we want to do in life. So here are the natural ways to reduce stress. Deep breathing for 5 minutes. Whenever you know your body, you're feeling somehow, because if you're hypertensive, definitely you will have that feeling. You know when it is high, because the way you will feel, it is not the normal time. It's not the normal way you feel on the normal time. So when you feel that way, just leave everything, calm down, and take 5 minutes deep breathing. And you also have to listen to calm music. That also helps to bring down your stress level. Spending time in the nature. That is what I said. Like when you're taking a walk, you be outside and receive some fresh air. Being in the nature, you can even, while you're strolling, I believe while you're strolling, you're meeting the nature. So that also helps, and that also helps to reduce the stress, because your mind has gone out of whatever you were doing and has focused on another thing, which is more calmer and more comfortable for you. The next thing you have to also do is praying or meditating. Praying or meditating in a quiet, and when it comes to prayer is a quiet something. You pray with your God, you meditate with your God, you meditate. So all those things help to calm you down, and the stress is not going to be too much on you, which will lead to your blood pressure becoming high. And another thing you can also do is to talk to someone you trust. Problem half solved, problem shared is half solved. So when you are stressed or there is something bothering you that keeps your blood pressure getting high all the time, you can share it with somebody you trust. You might get an advice that will help you. You might get an encouragement that will help you. You might get something that will help you to relieve you of that stress at that moment. You don't have to keep everything to yourself, because the life we live now, a lot of things happen. So we wouldn't want to live in a life that we don't even know what is happening to us, or we decide not to share what we are passing through to people. I'm not saying you should share to everybody you see, but there are people in your life, in your family, in your community, your friends, that you can share, that will help you to relieve you of those stress. And another thing you can also do is doing your hobbies, something you enjoy, something that gives you joy, something that whenever you are doing it, you are happy. That also helps to relieve you of the stress. By so doing, helping you to bring down your blood pressure. These things are natural things you can do. It doesn't require any medication. It doesn't require you to go do a lot of things. It's just something you can do by yourself alone. By yourself, you decide to say, let me do all these things just to help myself, just to bring down my blood pressure as much as I can. Even while you're taking your medication, like I said, you can as well be doing this. And definitely it's going to help you without you even knowing. It's going to help you. So these things are the things that will help to bring down your stress level. Just a few moments of calm each day can help lower your stress levels and reduce your blood pressure naturally. If you can make out time every day to do some of these things that I just mentioned, it will help to reduce your stress level. Stress is all will always be there as long as we are in this world. All we have to do is to know how to manage it. We know how to manage it. And the fifth thing I will also encourage us to do is to add heart healthy herbs and drink. Some natural herbs and drinks can gently support your health, helping to bring down the blood pressure. These include like garlic. Garlic is an awesome food. It works wonders. It helps to bring down blood pressure, especially when you mix garlic. If you crush garlic with lemon, I have done it on this channel. If you want, I'm gonna share the. If you want to know the recipe, I will share it with you. Just comment and then I will share the recipe for you to know. Garlic and lemon gives you very fast reduction of your blood pressure numbers. I did it. I tried it and I saw it. So if you want the recipe, I will drop the link. I will drop the link of that video for you to watch so that you can make it. Another thing you can also do, and meanwhile, what this garlic does is to help to relax your blood vessels so that the blood can move smoothly. So any food that you're eating for blood pressure, what it does is to relax your blood pressure so that the blood will move smoothly through those vessels without being on the high level. And another thing is hibiscus tea. If you know hibiscus, then you know that if you take it, definitely you might be able to say one or two things about it helping you to reduce your blood pressure. If you have taken any of these things that I have mentioned on this video and you can testify that it really helped you, please share with us on the comment section so that other people can also hear from you and learn from you. Hibiscus tea help lower blood pressure, especially if you drink it at night. Apart from helping you to reduce your blood pressure, it helps you to sleep well. It helps you to have a good night's sleep. Hibiscus tea is very good for high blood pressure. And the next thing that can also help you for the high blood pressure is ginger. It's one of the herbs that you can also be using to help with your circulation. It helps to support blood circulation so that the blood circulates well and not being pressured. And the next you can also be adding to your food that is one of those seeds is flaxseed. Flaxseed is good for your heart health. Flaxseed is one of those seeds. If you have been following me on this channel for a very long time, you will know that most of my recipes I normally add flaxseed to it because apart from it helping with heart health, it has a lot of fiber that helps you to make use of the restroom smoothly and easily. And when it is good for the high blood if and when it is good for heart health, definitely it's good for high blood pressure because your heart is the organ that is pumping the blood. And if you give food that is good for the heart, definitely your blood pressure will be on a normal level. And remember, flaxseed is high in omega-3 fatty acids. And any food that is high in omega-3 fatty acids definitely is good for the heart. So any food that you eat that helps you to calm your heart, and the heart pumps blood normally without having that abnormal heartbeat, palpitation. If you're having palpitation, definitely you are hypertensive. So when you eat and you have palpitation, that is something that you ate that is not going well with your system. So whatever you put in your mouth has positive or negative effect on your body. It has positive or negative effect on your high blood pressure. So when you eat, watch how the food reacts on you. Then if it reacts good, you didn't have any kind of side effect on it, then you know it's good for you. Like if you're hypertensive and you eat more of salt, definitely you're going to hear it, you're going to see it, you're going to notice it. So that is what you have to do. And the next food you can also be adding is olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, that's the one that is cold pressed, that you still have the nutrients packed in it, because it's a healthy fat that supports the heart. You need a healthy fat. That is why I added, why that's why I mentioned avocado in the beginning as the food that you have to eat. Avocado, olive oil, they are one of those healthy fat. They are healthy fat that you can be adding to your diet, and you're gonna benefit a lot from them. You can add garlic to your meals. If you cannot eat the fresh one, as in crush it and eat it, but eating it fresh is the best way to get the highest benefit from it. But if you can't, you can also add it to your meals. Drink hibiscus tea. Mix flaxseed with yogurt. That's the way I also use it. I crush the flaxseed and then add it to a yogurt. And or you add it to your cereal, to your oats when you're eating your oats. That's another way you can also eat it. Or you can add it to your smoothies like I normally do. So when you're eating all this food, adding them to your different food, different meals, definitely you are doing a lot. You are doing good for your heart. And when your heart is doing good, definitely your high blood pressure is on a good level. These natural ingredients have been used for centuries to support heart health, to support blood pressure, to make things move well for the body. And here I have these bonus tips that I want to also give you here. Here are the things that I can add as bonus. Number one is drinking enough water. How many liters of water do you drink in a day? Because your body is made up of blood and water. Water helps to flush out toxins. Water helps to flush out the sodium that we eat that are not good for the heart and not good for high blood pressure. So drinking enough of water will help you to bring down your high blood pressure. And the next thing you can also do is to maintain a healthy weight. Maintain a healthy weight. Being obese is also a problem if you have hypertension. Limit alcohol. It is not good for you. Limit it to the minimum. If possible, stop it if you really want to improve your high blood pressure numbers. Quit smoking. If you're smoking, please quit smoking. It's not good for you. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your lungs. It's not good for your high blood pressure. And get enough sleep every night, at least 8 hours every day. I do say 8 hours. Me, sometimes I don't get 8 hours. And I know most of you don't get 8 hours. But when I don't get 8 hours, I will try to cover it up in the next day, trying to get more than that 8 hours. So in anything that you are doing to help your blood pressure, just follow all these things that I have said. Believe me, it has helped a lot of people, and your situation is not an exception. So they are going to help you if you can follow them. And if you follow them and get very positive results, please don't forget to share with us, because a lot of people want to hear that somebody followed this and it really helped. Even small changes can lead to a big improvement as you continue to do it. As you continue to do it over time, then it's going to show you a very big improvement. You might start small and you might not even notice why when you start, but if you continue to do it, definitely positive things will come out of those small things you started to do. So that is what I have come, these 5 points are what I have come to share with you, and the extra tips that I have given to you here. All this comes from you taking care of your body, taking care of your high blood pressure. And this will definitely help you. So, and that's bring us to the end of today's video. High blood pressure can be dangerous. But the good news is that you can take simple, natural steps to support your heart and stay healthy. These simple steps will definitely help you. So let's get to, let me do just a quick recap of what we have just said, of the 5 natural ways you can help to bring down your blood pressure. Number 1 is eat more potassium rich food. Number 2 is reduce salt intake. Number 3 is move your body every day. And number 4 is manage stress. And then number 5 is use healthy, heart healthy fats, heart healthy herbs, heart healthy drinks like smoothies, like juices that are good for high blood pressure. And meanwhile, there's a video coming up. I'm going to be making a recipe that will help to bring down your blood pressure. I'm going to be making a juice recipe and also a smoothie recipe. So watch out for that so that you can take that as an example of the kind of drinks that you can be drinking for high blood pressure. So guys, if you find this video helpful, if you like it, if it helps you in any way, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, share with other people so that I can get to see this and help to bring down their blood pressure, because I know someone somewhere is needing this kind of information. And don't forget to comment. Tell me, which of these tips will you try first? Which of these tips that we have given today, which of these 5 ways of bringing down your blood pressure will you try first? And if you do so, don't forget to share with us on the comment section. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you very soon in the next video. And if you want us to be coming live like this, please comment so that that will help me to encourage me so that I can be coming up more often to share some tips for us to get healthy, for us to stay good and stay fine. So guys, I'm gonna see you in the next video, and bye bye for now. Always remain blessed. Yeah.